Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about plants and we try to learn the best way to grow them so that they're full and lush and beautiful. And if that's something you're interested in, hit the subscribe button. Let's be friends. And yeah, so today we're going to be doing some just plant chores. I have my grow tent. I'm going to go in there. There's definitely plants that need to be watered, dead leaves that need to be pulled off, and just a general checkup on the plants that I have in there. And maybe rearrange some stuff because it's not perfect, but it is what it is, so we'll find out. And yeah, so grab your watering cans, grab your shears, grab your fertilizer, grab whatever it is you need to do some planty chores, and come on along with me. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright guys, so just a quick overview of what's in here. It's a lot of just common plants, some of my favorite. And as we could see, some guys need some water, some guys just need a little pick-me-up, some leaves trimmed off, and just an overall like reorganization of like what's going on in here. As you can see, we have some yellowing leaves we need to take care of. And yeah, so I'm going to set you up on the tripod and I'll show you each plant as I pull them out. And yeah, it'll be fun. Alrighty. So as you can see, this guy definitely is in need of some water. We have some dried up leaves, and yeah, this is definitely my fault. I did not water them last week before coming back to school, and my boyfriend doesn't do any of the plant stuff. The plants are for me, not for him, so he's not allowed to touch them. So yeah, this guy needs some water. Ooh, almost dropped the water bottle. And I keep my plants in the little saucers that I give them water for. Partially because it makes it a lot easier to water my plants. And yeah, so this is kind of what I do for all of my plants, what I'm going to be doing. And I just let them sit. And most of the time they soak up all of the water. And I don't feel like I'm overwatering it. This cup, this little bowl, isn't like that big, so it should be alright. We got a little thirsty micans. We got one crispy leaf, two crispy leaves. Just start a dead leaf count, right? Okay, and again, you just water it, and I usually will fill up the little tray. And yeah, that's really it. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to throw some relaxing music on and just let you watch me do some plant chores, as you hopefully are also doing plant chores. So alrighty. Alright guys, so all of my 4-inch pots are watered and cleaned up a little bit. I just use regular tap water. I use like a warmish, hotish water. But yeah, so now we're going to go down to the bigger plants and clean these guys up. Alrighty. Alright, next I have this massive golden, possibly Hawaiian pothos. Do you guys know the difference between a golden and a Hawaiian pothos? Are they actually two different pothos, or is it just one's more mature than the other? But we've got a couple yellow leaves. This guy I feel is like very root bound, so he's gonna need to get repotted. Just not today. Not today, pothos baby. Not today. But look how beautiful and lush that is. And these leaves are gorgeous. So yeah, let me know if you know the difference between the golden and the Hawaiian, if there is a difference. And yeah, because I really like pothos. I'm kind of like on a mission to collect them all. You know, reasonably. But yeah, look how cute. And this, I have a tray down here on the bottom. I'm just going to put it down there. And I'm going to fill up the tray and let it kind of just bottom water itself. And then eventually I'll hang it back up. So. Alright, the next plant that I have in here, which I'm actually not going to water because it still feels pretty heavy, is a Hoya bilobata DS70. I think it's like an Infinity Bertonier. But it looks different than the Bertonier I have at home. So maybe the one I have at home, which I imported, is the actual Bertonier, and this is just like an Infinity version. Nobody knows. So, yeah, some of these leaves do feel thin though, but I feel like it's still wet. It still feels really heavy. So, I don't know. And most of the leaves are still really firm, so I'm just going to wait on that actually. Alright. Alright, and the last thing that I have in here is the remnants of my succulent garden. I do plan on filling this guy out again over the summer, kind of when the new shipment of plants comes in, because right now like everything's just like dead in Home Depot. So right now I'm just going to rip off anything that is crisped up, and yeah. This is called the watch chain succulent. I really like it. It grows very well. It actually survives like a good amount of rain and harsh sun. So it's nice. It's a good hardy succulent to have. And then also whatever these are, I'm not sure what kind of succulents these are, but these guys also survived. Obviously everything else just died. But you know, it is what it is. I am going to give this guy some water because I think the watch chains are thirsty. So yeah. And yeah, that's kind of how I just throw the water in with the succulents and let it figure itself out. I don't think these guys really need any water right now, so I'm going to give it another week and then I'll probably water them next week. So yeah, this is so far what the little grow tent looks like. It's a lot of just pothos, scindapsus, and trailing philodendrons. Some of my favorite plants. And yeah, after all the plants have filled up all of their waters, or not filled up, soaked up all of the water from their cups, I might come back and try to rearrange it because it's a little crazy and hectic in here, and I think we could do better. So alrighty, see you soon. Alright guys, so the plants have all absorbed the water that they're going to. There's no extra water in it because, again, like I said, the saucers aren't really big. Everything's like perked up. See the smikins? Looks all happy again. And yeah, so I think I'm going to rearrange this. The plants on this top shelf, I'm going to pull down. I'm going to like shift these two shelves down and pull up my succulent little garden thing and kind of put that on the top. Just because I think the guys on the top are getting a little too much light and they're drying out a little too fast. So that's what we're going to do. Alrighty. Alright guys, so I'm not sure how great that footage was of me actually putting stuff in here. I kind of got like in the zone, in the planter zone, and I kind of forgot that I was, I was filming. So this is what it looks like now. I'm going to probably eventually put my succulents up here when I bring them back from school, but not happening anytime soon. I think these guys will do better up here with the brighter light, and then, as we all know, these Scindapsus, philodendron, and pothos can deal with a little less light. I mean, they have a very intense bright grow light. These guys are doing fine. It's actually on like the dimmest setting. So if I wanted to, I could just like increase it. And oh my god, it's so bright. And everything gets lit. I mean, things outside of the grow tent is getting lit. So, yeah, just a quick little rearrangement of the grow tent. We still have this this dead satin pothos. I think it was a silver Ann that got cold damage. It's still dead. I don't know why I still have it there, but I do. But anyway, until next time, guys, relax, plant, and peace out.